babies. What's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimi Shosly Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a far long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the hurt. Now, people, it is a brand new day. Like, last night was just too much. Hey, you know, last night was just giving a whole week happening at the same time. I don't know if you get me. Last night was giving Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday till Sunday happening in one night. Like, guys, it was just a lot. Anyways, I was actually bringing the gist as to the hot early that morning because everything happened early this morning. And then I want to continue from where I stopped because, of course, I promised premium gist only, and I'm not gonna be skipping any part at all. So, guys, after Liema was caught by Biggie, after she went to the diary room. This dude, what's his name, Jareed, started forming like, oh, like he care, forming all kind of being worried, walking helter-skelter, like, now when somebody is kind of bothered, all over his face was showing bothered. But the last time I checked, maybe he was the one who said, oh, that he do not care, he do not give an F. Of course, I know alcohol was in the system. In fact, alcohol is still in the system, so why does he feel bothered? Anyways, that one aside, so why he was kind of bothered, when he do like this, he would just go to people's faces so they would have conversation. And that is one of the reasons why whatever happened, because if he's this kind of person that do not need validation or wants to hear from people, what happened wouldn't have happened at all. Because tell me why he had to go to meet Mpumi and else that night. Anyway, so while he was doing all of that, and then we have Palais, we have Macjnr, we have Taki, and else, they were having conversation. Palais was trying to tell them about how she had conversation with Liema before everything skyrocketed. So they were actually pointing it out to Jareed that what he did was wrong. Macjnr could not find it funny. Macjnr is kind of disciplined. Macjnr was like, this is a big F up, bro. How could your woman, you had to be in her presence case to other people? Like, that was totally wrong. In fact, this lady, Ballet, was also saying the same thing to Jareed, that you wouldn't have done that. You went to extreme, They were not asking him, do you even like her? Because to them, they feel Jareed is playing a game. You understand? To them, they do not think he likes her. And you remember, there was this video I shared with you guys where Mpumi and else was asking, was it not the day before yesterday or thereabouts? They were asking, what's his name, Jareed, do you really like this girl, or you're just trying to cover her because of the game? And then he openly said he liked her, that he has grown a soft spot for Liema. So seeing him act this way in front of the same girl you said you have grown a soft spot from is actually appalling. Anyways, Palais and others were like, so if you like her, why did you not actually do that? Case else and Mpumi in her front, and he was like, they were quarreling. That what happened was they were quarreling, and then there is something Liema said to him that actually pissed him off. So he was trying to get to her through that. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say. You understand? He said they were actually having beef. Of course, we all know where the beef started. The pool party, how Mpumi danced with him, blah, blah, blah. So he said Liema said something to her that got to him, So him was trying to retaliate to what Liema told him so as to make Liema jealous. That was why he did whatever he did. But right now he is seriously regretting it and was hoping Liema is safe in the diary room, yada yada yada, and all of that, And then Palais was like, you see, I also told Liema that Remember when Jareed entered during their first introduction, Jareed said he is not ready to build any relationship in the house. Pale said she reminded Liema about it, and Liema was like, yes, Jareed later changed his mind because of, getting to meet her, you know. Now Jareed was like, yes, that he liked the lady, but all this happened because of he could not even explain himself anymore. He felt so bad because they were actually pointing accusing finger on him that he went to an extreme to have done that, because Macjnr was like, how would you even do that to somebody and you do not expect the person to react? Provocation, like you just went kissing your own babe and you think she should be looking at you and you expect the person not to call you name or whatever. That is quite impossible. So after they finished speaking about that, Mark Jr. was now having a private convo with Taki after others has left the scenario. Mark Jr. was like, in this house, everyone is just trying to play game. None of these housemates consider human feelings, like their fellow housemate feelings. Like, how would you go in front of a person and say because you want to play a game? Because that was what Jareed told them, that no, he really likes Liema, but he wants just want to play the game with Mpumi and else. And then Pale told him and said, you would have actually lived your relationship with Liema outside of the house and play your game now. So Mark Jr. was now telling Taki that I really hope this girl, there was not going to be issue because of this thing she did, because she has a whole lot of potential. That was what my junior said about Liema, that she has a whole lot of potential and that she has the ability to dominate this game. What he means by dominating this game, like at least going to a very far extent on this game, anyways. Else on the other hand noticed how worried Jareed was, you know. And then she went to meet Jareed and was telling Jareed to stop feeling guilty for something he did not cause. That Jareed was not the reason why Liema reacted the way she reacted. I'm like, oh really? That Liema has the choice not to react the way she did. That Jareed will not be this is a game, that all of them, they came to play a game here. Whichever way Liema wanted to react, it is her business. That it was not Jareed that told her to react the way she did. So Jareed should not blame himself. Because Jareed was like telling her that people are blaming him. Remember the conversation he had with Pale, Mark Jr. and Taki. So he was not telling this lady that they were blaming him and all of that. The lady was like, it is not his fault. Of course, what do you expect else to say? That it is not his fault, that as she is right here, she knows she came to play her game and that she's willing to do anything just to play game and get people out of the game. That this is what the game is. And then for anybody who is not well informed and ready for this game, then the blame should not be on anyone. But if you listen to her, truly, it's true. You would try to devise any means to make sure you remove your opponents from the game. But that does not mean that what they did was right. It was totally wrong though. So Jareed was like, she was like, please Jareed, stop reacting this way. You're actually making me feel sad. This one, that one. Okay, well, it is giving else came prepared for this game anyways. Meanwhile, at the other end, okay, let me read from Chadiwa. I was just about to feel sorry for her till I remembered this. Don't dish out the energy you can't fake. Now, here is the thing. Remember, if you've been following this show and been following me on my videos back-to-back posting, you would know that there was a time, we all know Sinaye and Liema are siblingship. And then Sinaye has always tell Liema about his gameplay and he has planned to, play the game with Z, and Fahim as at then. Then Liema went to have that conversation with Jareed and was asking Jareed that, whom do you think will be effed up at last among the two? Whom do you think will get played? Because she was actually relating what Sinaye told her on that video, telling Jareed what Sinaye told her, that how he want to play the game with Z, blah blah blah. And then Liema was laughing over it. Remember, they were calling her out already, saying, how can you be playing your fellow woman with a guy? So they've been calling Liema out already because of that. Now they are like, karma served you what you truly deserve, because you were actually plotting for your fellow ladies to be played. Right now, you are the one being played. Guys, life no balance. So people who want to feel for her with what happened, earlier today, actually at the same time be like, she does not deserve the pity, because of course she was actually planning the same thing for her fellow lady, which is Z. but right now she has gotten it for herself. She do not know that she is actually playing with the key player. All right, coming from Frank Poet, actually, Jareed will F her up. Nothing is sweeter than watching a mini get a test of her own medicine. My cruelty and toxicity is pregnant right now. As you can see, that's the reaction I told you guys this is getting, because they feel like if you can, you know, say something about someone else, you should be also ready for the game. It should mean that you are ready for the game. Tina said when she had that chat with Jareed about how Z will get effed up by Sinaye, Jareed was like, nah, oh, I'm F you up. Oh, Jareed, the devil that you are. You guys are not nice at all. You guys are really not nice at all, because it's really how funny how you think some of these housemates has this game planned out, and yet they'll be the one to be played. Because I never think Liema would actually let her feelings get into this. Though the person I've been seeing as a game at fully was Z. All right. Liema's handler was posting all of this while all the drama was unfolding. The person said, no one, absolutely no one. Handler, when I finally meet Liema. What this video was saying is that I hate you, and the other one was saying I hate you too. I hate you, I hate you too. So the handler is just literally saying that Liema is putting him or her through a whole lot of stress right now. Okay, and then the handler posted this one and said, our sweet baby girl, you will grow and rise above this, because I know you have been through worse. The first one the handler posted was when the pool party, the one that happened outside the pool party, where Liema pushed Mpumi. And then this is the handler again saying, our girl promised drama on stage. She has been delivering it since day one. It is not mouth, we deliver. The handler posted this one after Biggie has called Liema into the diary room. I am so surprised that the handler posted this when you are not even sure of the fate of your fave or the person you're handling our account. Because yes, we all want drama, but not to this extreme, spitting on others, or maybe trying to touch others. We do not want such thing. Really, I do not want Liema to go. Like, I really want her to remain on this game, because of course we need the hot girls in the house, but I don't know. If they do not play with their brain, what are we supposed to do? Coming from comrade attitude, the guy that is there to play a game, he got what he wanted, her loyalty, and stopped giving to F. His other target was Z actually, but Mpumi picked up the script. His plan was to make ladies fight over him and nothing else. He has seen his cast. Let's go. And I think do you see what this thing comrade attitude just said? I think I had that in mind too earlier on. I feel this dude Jareed wanted Z and Liema, but Z, Z now. Toon said after Kosi has reset the game for the ladies and the players, only for Liema to come and spoil it again. Never lose your cool for a man. I am telling you, and it's so funny that Liema watched Kosi season, even had a lot to say, about Kosi and Tabankship, I have never seen a lady who handled such thing the way Kosi did. Rather, Kosi calmly, play the game in disguise, play the guys, and like, guys, I don't know that gameplay. I think people should go learn from Kosi. So seeing Liema, knowing that she watched those season, coming into the house right now, reacting a different way for a man, I think she would have known better. I would be very okay if she had shouted though, shouted without even spitting on anybody or laying her hands on anybody or something like that. I would have loved it. But going to this extreme, jig now, knowing fully well what the game is about, and knowing that you could get home just by like this, a snip of your finger. But anyways, we'll see what happens today, because Biggie would actually say something about this thing later. Guys, I'll be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, guys.